Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be checking out a group that we have not in a long time, and that is BTS, or more specifically, the rap line from BTS. I am a fan of the BTS rap line. They are really good, like in pretty much every way. Their flow, their ability, they produce, they're lyrically, for the most part, too. They're really good.
Oh, yeah.
So we are back here with K-pop Metal Guy. And we are going to be checking out Cypher Part 3 first. I've heard this a while back, but I've never reacted to it or really checked out the lyrics, but I know it has a really good beat. And yeah, wanted to check it out, guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into it.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard this, so this is going to be fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you heard any of the ciphers? Okay. These are basically their like from what I remember, they're like kind of diss tracks. So like, and there for several albums in a row, they had like these things called ciphers that there was diss response tracks basically. So, all right.
So like XG, they have some ciphers too. Pretty good.
So listen to XG.
So you have listened to XG or never have?
I've not. No.
Do that.
It's great.
Other father.
You know, the cadence switch up. They always have good cadence switch ups. The rhyme scheme changes completely.
Yeah.
You don't need your airplane mode. 난 roaming 요금 몇십 돈, and you know I can take it more. 돈 벌어라, go low. 파도 돌이나 돌파를
Been messing up, not listening to these ciphers.
The same voice. Cypher's really good too. He's like switch ups and like extending his voice out and finding all kinds of interesting like pockets. Flow.
That's just fire.
Have you heard the song by the BTS rap line?
I think so. Yeah.
That song I think is my favorite, definitely up there, one of my favorite BTS songs.
Oh,
it's all about anger. It's all about anger, like the wasted anger, misplaced anger, constructive anger. It's just really good, the whole sound of it, man. So yeah, again, the rap line is really good for BTS. Definitely. I think they produce that too.
Yeah, he's my favorite by far. He's what like drew me into BTS when I first heard him and saw their videos. I was like, that dude's cool as shit.
What's the song with the Gangnam Style guy? Psy.
Yeah, Psy, yeah. I like Suga because he's very intense. Like he like yells when he raps. I love that. So I love Suga's like rap voice because it's very like intense and like kind of raspy. He's like yelling a little bit. So he's got like intensity to his rap. That's why I like him a lot.
Right. He's more of like a speed rapper, I think, more than the others.
Yeah.
I
think as far as overall rap, as far as lyrics, I think RM had the best like flows and everything.
Have you heard his mixtape?
Yeah.
RM's mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a song that he did called God Rap that I reacted to.
Yeah,
He's got some really interesting lyrics. He's basically in the whole song. He's talking about it's kind of a little bit of I guess of a self-belief song, but he's talking about he is his own God and stuff like that. So it's that was a cool one. Definitely. It's so funny. I told this story before. How I started on my channel. My first video was Butter.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'm like, what? This is a Korean boy band. That's Korean.
Yeah,
that's
like the last BTS song you want to start with.
I'm like, how am I supposed to know from a first reaction?
I mean,
they started off as a rap group. Yeah, they started off as a rap group, and since I've seen like a documentary or two, and like I'm all caught up. But anybody that starts out with one song like that, they are not going to have any idea of that history and the diversity that they songs they've done.
Exactly.
So yeah, I made people mad with that first reaction.
Yeah,
but,
a lot of people
hey,
like even huge, like armies, like they don't like that song.
I mean, it's not a horrible song, but it's just not something that
it's
I'm
catchy.
gonna
It's fine
for what it is. Yeah,
I put on though. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is
Strange,
Suga, aka August D, with
featuring
RM. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I had this in my playlist for a long time and been meaning to check it out. I just noticed some interesting lyrics and thought I'd finally get to it. So let's check it out. So what are we talking about, I wonder? What is strange? Very positive beginning.
Yeah.
So we don't need to.
Definitely darker lyrics.
세상이란 커다란 시스템 그 안에 대립과 전쟁이 아니면 서바이벌을 트립 거부할 수 없는 삶 차보는 꿈을 담보로 희망이라는 모노펜을 랩 부는 불을 창고라고 탐을 시험해 부자는 가난조차 탐에 탐욕스럽게 세상은 흑과백두만 존재의 끝이 없는 제로선 게임 속 끝은 볼만해 양극화 세상에서 가장 추한 곳 실은 거짓 세계 탐식된 지 오래고 가장 이득을 보는 건 누굴까 가장 피해를 보는 것은 도대체 누굴까 모든 세상에 병들지 않은 자 때려 돌연변이 지금 팽생하지 않은가
One who isn't sick in a sick world is considered a mutant.
Yeah. It's intense.
Yeah, it seems to be
pretty dark.
Yeah, it seems to be about
perspective on the world itself,
or at least entertaining the perspective of a dark perspective anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything is decay and interrogating how much pain is in the world or to what extent the world is just pain and
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
pretty deep stuff. It's good though.
definitely
It's
stuff.
like
Definitely stuff that at least lyrically, that I really appreciate. I can go back and really, it's kind of like it activates your body, as far as like,
mhm.
it sounds good, makes you nod your head, but it activates your mind too. It makes you think a little bit. You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean?
And
Activates
it
the intellectual side of
yeah.
it.
And the way the vibe is too of the song itself, like as like depressing as it sounds, it's also has like an uplifting kind of flow to it. If that makes sense. Like it
Yeah, I
doesn't
think I know.
seem as dark as the lyrics themselves, but it's more of like a message to like at least what
Mhm.
I'm gathering so far is to see from his perspective what the world looks like, but not really to like be like, oh, you should be upset about it or depressed about it. It's more like see what I see, things aren't okay kind of thing. But it again,
Yeah.
not in like a depressive way, just more of like a realistic way.
Hmm.
Like this is
Yeah.
just this is like a reality check song more or less, and
Mm.
the vibe of it is definitely more of like a I wouldn't say empowering, but I don't know. It's just got more of a positive sound to it, but the lyrics are, suggesting to see reality, which I think is
Yeah.
really cool. So that's my take on it anyway.
Yeah, it's definitely an introspective song. Like, let's stop and be introspective about the world and the experience that people have in it, and
Hmm.
there's plenty of darkness, and it's okay to explore that. And it doesn't seem like a nihilistic, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everything is pointless, fatalistic, or whatever. It's just kind of like, let's explore this, and it has kind of the mindset of like, let's look for some light through the darkness type of thing. I think
Yeah,
that's what I'm kind of getting. Yeah. The
yeah.
one with eyes open in a world that's closed is, hold on, what? Sometimes you don't translate these things.
Yeah, that Korean doesn't
Yeah,
translate
the
directly to
one with
English.
eyes open in a world that's closed, that has closed its eyes, I think, is
Yeah.
blinded now. Isn't that strange?
Huh.
Wanna-
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Woo. Yeah, let's
Isn't
keep
there's the
diving.
word strange. There's the word strange. So like, yeah, it's kind of a strange world. We're exploring the
Mhm.
strangeness, strange darkness of the world.
Also,
It's
I guess maybe strange in a sense where people don't really try to see the reality of how things really are. So it's like he's like, "Oh, isn't that strange? This is how it actually is." That's pretty
right.
intense.
Also, isn't it strange all the ironies in the world?
Yeah,
Things
yeah,
of that nature. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, this is good. They wrote the lyrics like solid.
Like I said, they tend to be lyrically good.
taste? Oh baby, how do you know? I mean, for God's sake, everything's under control. 며칠선 달해주고 자본이 통제하는 취약. People talk, 내 피드가 설명해주지나. 돈을 맞춰건 다이 시스템의 slave.
Say,
자랑하기 바쁜 개목걸이와 cage. Yeah, people talk.
my feed explains me. I thought he was saying that everybody wants to have their explanations handed to them or fed to them. I don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
he's trying to say there. My feed explains me. Talking about your social media, like internet
yeah.
feed?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
Okay.
choices you've been given are all
Yeah.
preferences controlled by the capital.
Hmm.
People talk. My feed explains me.
Maybe
I
that's
think
how
I
you.
think he's not saying him. He's saying people. Like the people say that
Right.
you know what I post is like actually who I am, but I think they're trying to say it's not. It's all bullshit.
Yeah. What they post is not necessarily reality. As far
Exactly.
as,
Yeah.
uh, and it could
Interesting.
you could extend that to be the superficiality of conventions in society.
Yeah.
Also, like, people put on a face in any societal situation that's
Right.
not necessarily reflective of the reality.
Wow.
Where are we at? There we go.
내 피드가 설명해주지나 돈을 맞췄건 다 시스템의 slave
One's a slave in the system, no matter how much money.
누구게 반짝이나 싸우네 이제는 너도 모를 걸 oh baby what's your name 야극화 이미 활짝 피어버린 꽃내 못난 구멍에 박혀버린 동그란 못 그래도 굴러가 어떻게든 더 이렇게 다 각자의 탁장에서 괜찮다는 병든 세상에 병들지 않은 자 돌연변이 취급하는 게 이상하지 않아 난너 눈 감은 세상에서 눈 뜬 자 혼자만 눈 떴다는 게 훨씬 이상해 난 평화를 원하는 자 싸움을 원하는 자 손바닥 뒤집듯 바뀌는 마창난 꿈은 옥선이 된 그런 세상인데 정답은 없어 그게 정답이야
Heck yeah.
That distortion, that auto tune. A little bit. The one who wants peace, the one who wants to fight, the word games that change easy as the flipping of. It's the kind of world where a dream has become an option, but there's no answer. That's the answer. Yeah. A good song.
Yeah, that was pretty fire.
Yeah.
Dig
I'm
it.
trying to think of the other songs that BTS have done that have been lyrically really deep. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Foresight paradigm, fine. A foresight paradigm. Foresight paradigm, you fine. A foresight paradigm. I fight for sight.